Welcome back, Bear Grylls. And today, I don't know if you noticed, this is about to be a collab video, so just one second. Hello, Buns. This is my son. No, this is my little bun baby. Welcome. He is the cutest little baby in the world. I've had him for 2 years. I have to hold him. If you're afraid of why I'm like restricting him, he already scratched me. But don't let that trick you. He loves me. Okay, so I'm adding this little bun baby into this video just for a little bit of pathos, because these are often the victims of the inhumane crimes against buns and other animals, beagles, other sheep. I'm sorry, this isn't going well. Which comes with the inhumane act of animal testing for various products that people use every day, that I used to use, and I just don't want to partake in it because I love my little bun boy, and I wouldn't want any other bun boys being hurt for my own vanity. So keep watching. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Okay, so I've touched on this topic before on a previous YouTube channel that I was a part of, so if you want a more like structured, like thought out but high-key scripted like video, you can watch that. But I thought I'd do it now today and have it a little more like free-flowing and just like more how I feel about it than just facts and like figures and... Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is I'm personally cruelty-free because, you know, animals are a thing, and that's just like a passion I have. When I say I'm passionate to animal rights and everything, I don't say that to be like it should be the top thing on your list to think about. It should be on your mind 24/7. If I say that I'm cruelty-free and I have a passion for animal rights, and I exercise that by buying cruelty-free products and like not eating meat and doing that sort of thing, is like what if someone was passionate about soccer, okay? But just because I'm passionate about soccer doesn't mean that I'm telling you that the only sport you're allowed to play is soccer. Everything you should think about is soccer. Anything you buy should have to do with soccer. Everything you do should have to do with soccer. You should exercise 24/7 because you need to be fit for soccer. So that's basically just the gist of how I feel about it. I feel that I do not want to participate in the cruelty of animals, and that's just me. I would hope that one day the whole world would see how I view this situation, but you know, I don't think anyone will ever be 100% cruelty free if it's not the like leather and the secret leather zipper strap on your backpack, or like the lactose that's in your I don't know, or gelatin in your Pop-Tart. Hey, sorry, if the angle changed, my camera died twice, so let's just get back into this. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Pop-Tarts, great. So after I've went on and on about why I personally like to do this, let's talk about how to do it. So basically, it's really not that hard. It just takes research. Not even research sometimes, because a lot of the time you can look at the back of a package and it says not tested on animals, or it has a picture of the leaping bunny, or just the heart or something, I don't know. So it just takes, all you have to do this is to be conscious. Like, you have to be a conscious consumer, and you have to be like, okay, let me think about the products that I'm buying. Is it worth what's going on behind the scenes of like, I'm trying so hard not to just preach on why you need to do this, because honestly, nothing I can say can portray what is going on. If you're interested or curious on what's going on, look it up, because it's real, it's happening. And is vanity really worth it? Like, oh, basically, One of the arguments against it may be that it's like expensive or something, but it's no more expensive than buying the regular products. Sure, there's products that you're not going to be able to use. You can't use Benefit, you can't use MAC, but like I don't care about MAC. Like I said that in the last video before a long time ago, but there's so many good brands, high-end and drugstore, that are great. Like Kat Von D is cruelty-free and vegan. Urban Decay, Tarte. I'm looking at my stuff right now. NARS, I think, just stopped being cruelty-free, just to let you know. So, and also for drugstore, there's like Burt's Bees, there's NYX, there's... I look like I'm struggling with this, but I've forgotten every makeup brand that's ever been invented. Wet n Wild, Milani, all these brands. There's a lot of things that you wouldn't even think needed to be tested on animals. I saw there's a meme going around that has like, it's a list of brands that tested on animals, and it's like Ralph Lauren and SoundCloud, and I don't know. But like hairspray needs to be tested on animals, toothpaste needs to be tested on animals, deodorant. I guess it kind of makes sense. Well, it does make sense that it needs to be tested on animals, but like, why do you gotta test it? I know you have to test it, but like, find like humane ways to test it. Hire people, pay them, open some jobs. Heck, I already told you some like makeup brands that you can use, but there's also like skincare and perfume, and one of the things I really struggled with finding that was cruelty free was perfume, and I found this brand called Nest, and they sell it at Sephora, and I got this little like trio sampler thing so I could find what scent I like. Kat Von D I think just came out with a new or two new cruelty free perfumes. Skincare, the Yes2 brand is a great drugstore brand. Burt's Bees is great. For high-end, I don't really use high-end skincare that much because, you know, I'm an 18-year-old girl that just graduated high school. But the Pharmacy brand is great. That's really the only one that I've necessarily tried, besides like little samples from like Sephora when you get like 300 points or something, I don't know. So yeah, another thing I want to touch on is third-party testing. This is something that kind of confused me when I first started this. I've been cruelty-free almost as long as I've been vegetarian, so like less than 4 years, give or take, I don't know, is third-party testing. So what third-party testing is when a small brand, say it's The Body Shop, doesn't test on animals. Body Shop is great, by the way. So they don't test on animals. The brand itself, nothing they use is tested on animals, okay? But they are a small brand, and in order to be that brand, they're owned by a larger brand. Call that, in this case, L'Oreal. So, if some people don't choose to buy things from third people who have third-party testing, I don't know, because L'Oreal does test their products on animals. But the way I see it, and the way a lot of people see it, is that if you are purchasing from this smaller company that doesn't test on animals, it's a vote. You're checking off all the things here. I don't know if that made any sense. So basically, if they're seeing, this is like a company perspective here, if they're seeing that a lot of people are going and buying things from The Body Shop, and it's because they're natural, they're cruelty-free, all this things, economically sourced, I don't know. It's like you're casting a vote. So the person up in charge maybe one day will be like, wait, hold on. Everyone's trying to buy this natural product that's cruelty-free and everything, so maybe that if our whole company converts to cruelty-free, maybe we will get all those people to buy our products too. So I feel like whenever you buy the products from the cruelty-free smaller brand, it's like casting a vote, and you are helping the cause instead of thinking of funding the bigger brand. I really wish I could talk. In the end, it's not about, for me, it's not about spreading, which is kind of ironic considering I'm making a video about it. It's about making the conscious decision on, do I want to participate in these activities? Do I want to be a consumer of violence, of harm, of all these things? It's a personal choice. If you want to drink a gallon of milk and then put Mac all over your face, live your life. I just can't do it. I choose not to do it, and I choose to try and live the most positive, impactful life that I can. That's a lie. I'm becoming a vegan YouTuber. But I encourage you to look into this choice, or even just, you know, if you have two things in your hand, one of them's NYX and one of them's Maybelline, make the conscious decision to be like, ooh, they're the same thing. But this one doesn't test on animals. Easy. Simple. Great. Alright, so I think that's all I have to say today. I'm a mess. I actually look like a human in this video. I don't know, I think I'm kind of like slouching and like a ball back here. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll try to answer any if I can. So, yeah. Enjoy your life. See you in the future. Guten Tag. Bye. Animal testing, because, you know, L'Oreal...